Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to pop on today to share with you a project share that I have picked from my jars, my paper pad jar and my project jar. I just wanted to share a couple of things. So I'll put up probably a few videos because I have made quite a bit actually. I've been crafting like you wouldn't believe with this new jar idea. So what I pulled out was a waterfall mini by Pollys Paper Studios. I've got to put Polly in brackets because I'll never know what I was talking about otherwise. But yeah, I will link her channel in the description box below, and I will also link the tutorial that I followed to make this. I love Pollys Paper Studios. It's like one of my favourite channels. Jenny, I think her name is. She makes the most adorable things ever, and I love her flowers. I love her flower arrangements, and I love the fact that she doesn't use a lot of chipboard. Big win for me. So this is a waterfall mini, so I will share that with you. The paper pad that I picked out was this paper pad here, which is Dovecraft Little Red Robin. And I was kindly informed by Laura, because I thought it was Laura that got it for me, but I was mistaken. It wasn't Laura. My memory is honestly like getting worse and worse and worse. But this was gifted to me by the lovely Val, who is Steph's mum, and she gifted me this collection. It's a fab collection, honestly. There's so many sheets of paper. There's like 36 sheets, 3 sheets of 12 designs. And it's gorgeous, gorgeous paper. It's got robins and poinsettias, which are my favourite flowers ever. I'm not a huge bird fan, but I do love robins. We've got a robin that comes to our garden well, we've lived here now. I can't even remember how many years we've lived here. How old is this year? 8. Yeah, we've probably lived here about 8 years. And a robin comes to our house like all the time. I don't know whether it's the same robin, it might not be, but I do love robins, and I know my mum loves robins, so I might keep this project for her. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure yet how I'm going to do, what I'm going to do. But yeah, so it is a Christmas collection, so apologies again for sharing a Christmas item with you, but I just got to do what my jar tells me to do. The only thing is with this collection is there's no cutter parts. Now, I really, really struggle. I'm one of these people that I like cutter parts in my collections because I don't like making embellishments and things. I can make them, but I really, really struggle with them. So to take that pressure off me, it's a lot easier when I've got like a cutter part or some stickers or something to work with. So I had to I've made up some of my handmade flowers, and I've sort of managed to do a front cover, but there's not a lot of sort of decoration wise throughout the album. I have had to bring in a couple of stickers from my Simple Stories Vintage North Pole collection. Sorry, I'm back moving the camera. So yeah, but only like 3 or 4, and it's more to do with the holly. So yeah, only 3 or 4 I think stickers, but it went really well with the collection, so I just brought them into it. But yeah, it is a really, really pretty collection. And like I say, you could probably like sort of fussy cut around this. If I was making an album or something, I would probably fussy cut around this and make this my title. But the album I've made today is quite small. So I haven't made it today. I made it the other day. But yeah, so I'll share that with you now. So it's this album here. Okay. And, oh, it's stuck. This measures, I think it's 6 by 4. So yeah, 6 by 4, 6 height, 4 inches wide. So it is like it's a small mini album. You can't fit loads of photos in here, but it's like nice for a special day or to gift to a relative or something like that. I know, like I say, my mum loves robins, so I think this will be an awesome little gift for my mum. But yeah, so this is what I mean by sort of not having a lot of cutter parts and things to work with. So what I've done is I've used a black cardstock as my base. I was unsure as to what to use because some of the papers are like a sort of an ivory creamy colour. And I thought if I use that as my base, then I'm going to get, the papers are going to get lost. So I thought, right, I'll do it on black, I'll matte with red, and then we can go from there then. So that's what I've done. So I've matted with black cardstock. I have used 300 GSM. It's what Jenny does on her channel. So yeah, I do have 300 GSM in black and white cardstock that I get from Paper Mill Direct, and it's just mainly to make the base. It just makes it that lot sturdier. You could do it without 300 GSM, you don't have to, because if you're matting and layering, it does make the book sturdy anyway. I mean, this is a really sturdy book, but yeah, you know, the glue and everything together, it does make them sturdy. So on the front here, what I've done is I've matted with the red cardstock. Let me bring this up so you can see. Then I've put some holly paper down. Then I've broke it up with this plaid, because this plaid is gorgeous. And I've put like the red cardstock border across. I then cut on one of the sheets, I'll show you my sheets there, it's Merry Christmas going through it. So I cut out one of the Merry Christmases, I put it on some red cardstock, and then I popped it on black, okay, and just laid that down there, so give my book, you know, a bit, not a title, but you know, so like a sentiment or something on there. And then for the main feature there, then I've got this black, I'm not sure if you can see that, but black stitched edging circle. Then I've got one of my doilies that I've die cut out. And I gotta be honest, this doing all these projects has definitely made me die cut a lot more. Because I've had to, like I say, to die, you know, to make this front cover, I've had to die cut. And in another project that I share with you, I've had to do that as well. So yeah, and then so what I've got then is I've stuck those two together. Then there's another piece of paper then with robins all on it. So what I did is I placed my circle die on the image that I wanted. So a little bit of this bird here, and I had this bird there on the sort of side. So I cut that bit out, and then so this is my main feature, the picture of the robin, because I thought it was just really, really cute. And then I've made some poinsettias from my flower dies, which I love making these. Honestly, I really, really love these. My favourite flower ever. I really, really love them. And so I've done a big red one here with, and I've used my stamen that I've got in my stash. And I've used the smaller flower that I've got out of some of the pattern paper. So I've done two of the same there and used the red. And then I've cut out some holly leaves, and then some of the sprigs, then I've gone for the red and black, just to sort of blend all of those colours in, but also make it pop as well. So yeah, so I was really, really pleased with how that side there turned out. I love it. I really, really love it. Really, really, really pleased with how it turned out. So that's my side. So I've used the sort of plaid and that on the back as well. I have tied it with a ribbon. You don't need to, but I just did. So I used some of my cream that I've got in my stash. I think this is Stampin' Up. Could be Stampin' Up, I'm not sure. So yes, so this just opens up. Oh, I also put some red like pearls that I got in my stash there. So yeah, and then this opens up, so it opens up to the side here. So again, this is where I brought in the stickers from the other collection, because I just felt that it needed something on there. What I could have done really is I could have cut out another poinsettia and just done it flat, because there's plenty of room in here, you know, there's lots of space there. Gives a good gusset. I think this is like 3/4 of an inch, and that's 1/2 an inch there. So I could have done that really. But yeah, I was being a bit lazy, so I just bought in some of those stickers. So I put Hello December there. So this one then has got a photo mat inside, so I can fit a photo on the back side, fit a photo there, could journal in some white pen, yeah, whatever. And that is like really sturdy. It's like I say, the glue makes it sturdy as well, but I think I might have used the 300 GSM on the photo mats too, so they slot in there nicely. Then we've got this side pocket that's, it's like a trifold. So we've got the side pocket that goes here. And again, I've brought in some of those stickers, the holly stickers. And then what I've done is I've put the enamel dots on top of where the berries are. So yeah, so I just done that bit. And then in here then is some 3x4 photo mats. Use that Merry Christmas. And again, that's the robin paper that I was referring to on the front. And then in the background is this gorgeous poinsettia paper. I just love it. Honestly, I love it so much. It's one of my favourite parts of Christmas. And then this opens up. And again, it's like sort of symmetrical on both sides, which is what I like. Why is my camera not focusing in? Oh, yeah. Okay, and I brought in another sticker there. It says Holiday Happiness. Again, you've got your photo mat on this side and the poinsettia paper in the background. And then in the middle then is the waterfall. Now, this is a little bit different to what Jenny does. She has got, I love the idea, but I completely put my papers down before I thought about it. But yeah, she has a paper clip holding, like she has this bit decorated, and then she has a strip that comes off, and then she's got a paper clip that this paper goes into and under. It's really, really clever. It's such a lovely closure, and I was really wanting to do it, but I messed up because I put paper down beforehand, and I shouldn't have. I should have put it on a base, but never mind. I managed to sort of make it work. Oh no, because I've got to, there's something else that I've got to finish off in here actually. I've just remembered now. But yeah, so this, again, I brought in the holly leaves and just put the red berries there as the enamel dots. So I've magnetized this one. So she doesn't use magnets in hers, but I do love a magnet. I just love the snap. And then what I've done is, because you get so many papers with this collection, I've managed to sort of mat every sort of layer. I have got to go back in and sort of do these strips, which I've completely forgotten about, and this bit here, which I'll show you now. This was how I attached it. So what I'm going to do here is put another piece of pattern paper on and make this into a short pocket, and then I can do some tags in there then with like my doodle lines, and then that way there's somewhere to sort of journal and that on there then as well. So yeah, so that's what I'll do. So I'll cover this bit then. So I'll get another strip of paper, and I've used the Merry Christmas one actually, and then put that like that then. It's just, and I'll glue it on three sides. So it won't be a very large pocket, but it'll just be able to house a tag or a photo mat or something. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And I meant to do that yesterday, but I completely forgot about it. So I will finish that off. But that is my waterfall mini, which I am absolutely in love with. I really, really enjoyed making this as well, because I picked it out and I thought, oh, do I really, really, really want, because I'll show you another one now, because I picked out another Pollys Paper Studio project as well, and I'll share that one with you in the next video or whenever I do it. And I was a bit like, oh, do I want to do another Polly one? But I'm so glad that I did, because I really, really enjoyed making this one. It's probably turned out to be like one of my favorites. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with how it turned out. So I'd love to hear your comments. See your comments, it would be, wouldn't it? Because you're writing them down. So yeah, I would love to know what you think about this. And yeah, just let me know in the comments below. Do you like it? Yeah, just like I say, it's a challenge for me, because I'm not, certain papers that I've got, like I say, that haven't got cut parts or haven't got stickers, and I've got to sort of think out of the box, you know. So yes, I'm kind of glad with how that sort of front panel came out there. And whenever you've got a flower cluster, it's always going to look really, really pretty. I love the flower clusters. It's like one of my favourite things to do. It's just, they're just very, very time consuming. Because like it involves me getting my hot glue gun out. You want to see the state of my craft room. It is like a mess. So I'm going to go back and do the strips and the pocket. So that'll be finished, but I might end up giving this one to my mother for Christmas anyway. But yeah, I'm liking this idea of getting some of my Christmas projects done as well. This is really cool. So again, apologies for sharing a Christmas sort of project in, what are we, March. But hey ho, I've got to do what the jar tells me to do. So yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. I shall be back in my next video to show you what else I've made. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.